How are y'all doing today? How are y'all doing today on this fine Saturday? Today, welcome back to another episode of the Spotlight Podcast, and I have with me the one, the only. Forgot what your name is. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I forgot my own name too, to be honest with you.
What was the name again? I know you exist, but what was it again? Welcome in, Lucas. Welcome in. Glad to have you here, my G.
Glad to be here, to be honest with you. You know,
So,
no better way to spend my day.
true, actually.
Sorry.
No, true, actually. No, seriously. For those that don't know who Lucas is, explain yourself. Who are you? What do you do? And why should Papa follow you?
See, I'm Lucas. I stream on Twitch like once a week.
Pog, true.
Depending on the day, to be honest with you. I play a lot of games, mainly like Valorant and stuff, and then also I'm trying to become more content-y. But apart from that, that's basically me. I don't do much. I'm just me.
Okay, so you're just me. So me, welcome to the podcast.
Nice.
Easy joke, easy joke.
That's awful, Paro.
What do you actually play? Because you do a lot of weird stuff on stream as well, right? You do a bit of everything.
Kind of a bit of everything. I mean, I feel like I go through phases. Like at the beginning, obviously, I'm sure you're aware of this. Like I used to play a lot of Minecraft, whereas then I kind of got bored of Minecraft. Now I play more Valorant. I want to go into some Nintendo games, just stuff like that in general. I think that's what I'm trying to do, you know?
Yeah, because you wanted to do a lot. Why is it on your face?
Oops, I forgot to change that. That's awkward. Cheers.
No, but you wanted to go into more different games as well. It's something we've talked about once. That you just sometimes go live and you're like, what do I do now? Nah, fuck it. I'll just do something, and then.
Right, because I feel like I usually have these like games that I have for backup. So like if I don't know what I'm doing, I know I have something to do. For example, Valorant I can do whenever I want to, or even Super Mario 64 speedrunning or something. Like, you know, it's just I've always got something in the back of my mind. I'm just not completely sure on what I want to do. And then occasionally I just sit down and watch a video or whatever. But I feel like that's just every content creator ever. When you have nothing to do, you just sit there and watch a video and pretend like it's original.
Hey, I've never done that for the reason of not having content, okay? I have to clarify because I think it was yesterday. I did do it yesterday. But it was because everybody in my chat was like, hey, Paro, why don't you react to a couple of videos? And they showed me some meme videos, and oh my god, they were bad. Oh my god, they were bad.
Yeah, but you never listen to what your viewer wants you to watch, because god damn, my views are...
yeah, it's a little monka-ass. I did, however, get a couple of good memes from the Discord that I have. I have like a meme segment in the Discord, and I did get a couple of good ones in there. But
Which, yeah, I think that's super cool. But the thing with memes is, I don't laugh at memes, and people always like they expect you to laugh, so you kind of think they're like, so funny.
yeah.
You put on a bit of a fake laugh. You get the idea.
I just thought my viewers did shit. I just thought my viewers did shit. Sometimes I just watch it and I'm like, dude, this is really bad. I don't even get the joke. You have anything funny?
Anything else? Yeah, what's the joke?
Anything. At this point, bro, I would rather sometimes see like a funny dog meme. Like a cute little dog meme, dude. They're so good. They're so
Yeah,
good.
but I would disagree, because I feel like animal is not always funny. It's just an animal. It's just...
Yeah, but sometimes it doesn't have to be funny. Sometimes it's just like, oh, look at a cute little dog. Oh.
Yeah, but then at that point, it's not a meme anymore, is it? It's kind of just...
Fair enough. Fair enough. But you wanted to do more game stuff, so I assume you're gonna move away from like the memes, the meme stuff and the reacting to videos.
Oh, God, no! I'm still gonna keep that. Like, if I've got
okay.
nothing to do, I mean, a quick little video is gonna, you know, pop up. It's just...
Okay, so it's basically filler content then for you, I would assume.
Somewhat, kind of, yeah.
Okay. So, with the games, is there anything that from the games that are coming up, like for example, I'm thinking the Pokemon games that are coming up very, very soon. Actually, I think in about like a week or 6 days even they're gonna be here. is that something you would wanna play?
I'll not be buying it on release because, well, first of all, I have no money, but also I'm just not interested in buying it on release. But I do really want to play it at some point. I think on stream as well. I think it'll be cool to have my first experience on stream. Obviously, the new games coming out are Diamond and Pearl, and Diamond and Pearl are something where I'm like, I've played them so many times that like I want to give it a little bit of a break. Like I wouldn't say break, just more. I want to wait a little bit more, and then I'll play on stream.
But you are gonna play it though.
Yeah, eventually. That's
Any other games?
upcoming games, not really. I feel like I'm looking like at upcoming games and I just don't see anything that really like hits me. I've not seen anything. Maybe you have. Maybe there's some games where you're like, wow, these are really good. But I just basically see
From the upcoming games, we got the DPP remakes, Arceus,
the what?
Diamond and Pearl. Diamond Pearl
Oh yeah,
Platinum,
never mind, never mind.
DPP remake.
Okay, the fact that you said it like that just stresses me out, but yeah.
Then we have the Arceus game,
Mm-hmm.
The
That one was supposed to
Kirby.
be fair.
the Kirby game. There's gonna be a 3D Kirby game soon.
Kirby, I've only played the Game Boy one, and apart from that, I've never actually played a Kirby game. I mean, the Kirby game, like I said, the Game Boy one was fun.
I played the one on the Switch, the latest one, and it was pretty alright. So I want to play the 3D one. And Bayonetta 3.
Ooh, Bayonetta is cool. I like the other Bayonettas too. I think they're just like really, like, pleasing to look at. I wouldn't play them, but it's
I
something
wonder
where
why.
no,
I wonder
that-
why
that's-
I wonder why Lucas thinks they're pleasing to look at.
that was me 2 years ago. Nowadays, I look at the art style. Like
You look
like-
at the
anyway,
refined art style.
the refined, the graphics, the HD. Anyway, so
the
that's
details
something.
and the physics.
There was another game which was like I don't think it was Monster Hunter, but there was another game which looks kind of the same.
Xenoblade.
Xenoblade, that's the one. Yeah. And Xenoblade, once again, it looks really fun to watch, but to play, that's not my.
It's
I mean, maybe
yeah,
it's
I
super
get
good.
it.
Yeah.
I get what you mean because I'm the same in terms of Xenoblade. It looks really good. I think I would maybe like playing it, but for like 2 hours or 3 hours, and I'll be like, okay, now this is getting very boring. So
Yeah, I mean that's like with me and a lot of games. I think story games are genuinely usually enjoyable to watch anyway. I think story games because like you can you feel like you're immersed, but the thing with story games on stream is kind of like if you don't join in from the start, it can feel like if you can feel like you missed out. So I think a lot of times story games are a bit of a hit or miss. Like they're fun, but also not fun unless you finish them all in one stream in like 7 hours or something. But if you have like multiple streams, it can get a bit.
if they're like chapter story games, it's always fun to split them into the chapters, so you always have something to look forward to. Like I'm thinking like Telltale games, right? Like Life is Strange and stuff like that, and The Wolf Among Us. I'm thinking like those games. It's always to do like in chapter parts. Otherwise, story games, honestly, they still do good. I still like them.
Yeah, but
They give you something interesting.
like for example, Life is Strange was such a weird game for me because like I said, I joined on someone's stream whilst he was streaming it, like halfway through the first
Yeah.
game, and I was like, "What is happening?" Like,
Yeah, if you join in the middle of a stream, you don't really know what's going on. I feel like you need to watch like from start to finish if you're gonna watch
Right.
it.
right. Whereas something like I don't know, Minecraft or something, you can join in any time, and it's just
Yeah.
like, oh, well, I've already seen this like 100 times. I'll just stay here and watch it. And I think that's something where I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, it is a little bit different. And there's currently a game out there that kind of does the same thing as Minecraft that is getting a lot of popularity. I've never played it. I never will play it because I don't jump on trends like Fall Guys and Among Us. Crab Game.
I do.
Crab Game is I've seen almost every streamer so far play this game. That I know.
Yeah. I mean, I've played it in the past too. Like, it's just like I think Crab Game by yourself, I don't enjoy it. Like, if I'm sitting there playing Crab Game where it's just me, like I will not sit there and play it because I just don't see the appeal in that. But when you have like, for example, friends who play it with you, like for example me, Cobbo, Bambi, and stuff, we all played it together once, and that was just a genuinely fun experience because you're all in it together. It's something like it's just fun to play together. Or for example, I know you do your viewer nights or whatever. I feel like having something like Crap Game where you can ask your viewers to join in is really cool. I mean, it's a bit weird because obviously the voice chat is a bit odd, but like I think it's a nice way of meeting people too. For example, if I never heard Gabe's voice, like I mean I have heard Gabe's voice, but if I'd, for example, never heard Gabe's voice, I could hop into, you know, it's just a good way of like communicating with, like, with your community. I think it's really nice to play.
Yeah, exactly. Because I think it's literally, well, it's not literally the same, but it is the same like streaming concept as Among Us, right? You can stream it with
Hmm.
friends, you can play it with friends, or you can just play it with your viewers. So I feel like the thing is the exact same, the concept in terms of streaming,
Yeah.
but I also don't really get the hype of it. I've seen the game. The game, I mean, it has its charms because it's so weird and clunky and it doesn't make sense. It's not good graphically, like by far, but that also gives it its charms. But I'm just not too into it.
Well, I personally think if obviously, because Crab Game is obviously based on Squid Game, if Squid Game was never a thing, Crab Game would never have gained the popularity. But
Yes.
because it's like, I think it kind of made people feel like, oh, this is really cool, you know, this is kind of like that show, and I think people enjoyed it because of that as well, because they can kind of take part in their own little thing where they can see who wins, you can see, and that's definitely something. But as well as that, I think if you play solo, I mean, sometimes voice chat can be very offensive and you don't want to be in that. But then there's times as well when like it is just genuinely funny moments. Like when it's not offensive, it's usually quite funny. So I think that's another thing that people enjoy about the game, just like playing it and then just listening to voice chat for occasional funny things. The voice chat definitely makes the game. Like if it wasn't for the voice
Yes,
chat
I
as
think
well,
so
I
as
think
well.
it wouldn't.
Voice chat does
Yeah.
a lot with voice chat does a lot with the games, especially with games like that. Because I've seen some clips from streamers where the voice chat just makes it so funny, and because you can have like kind of like a storyline with it as well, right? The one of
Yeah.
the clips I think I saw it yesterday was on Hamilton's channel, and in the first game that they played, there was this guy that completely destroyed everyone, and then the second game there was like the lava game with like the platforms. He and a friend of his were standing on a platform, were like collabing together, and he looked at the other guy and he was like, "Can I join?" And he was like, "No, you won last game. We're gonna team up against you." And then
Yeah, exactly.
a little bit after, they see one of their friends dropping in the lava. They're like, "Oh no!" And then the guy jumps on the platform when they're not looking, knocks off the streamer. Then one of you wants the other friend and knocks that guy off as well, and goes on to win again. And it's like an entire storyline. And that without voice chat doesn't really that
The
doesn't really
game
happen.
the game is super unpredictable, which I think once again makes it good because it's like you never know what's gonna happen next. You could get like launched off the map, or you could launch someone else off the map, or whatever. Like you know, there's so much like
Yeah.
unpredictability to the game, which you're like, I was not expecting this, and I think that's what the game is just in a lot of ways good, and I think I would recommend playing it at least once. Maybe not like every day. I know people who stream it like a lot, and I couldn't do that myself. Like maybe once a week I could, but like not every single day. But
Is
it's because
Is it a free game or is it not?
Crab Game is free, yeah, from what I believe, which is why it's so popular. And obviously, it's made by the same people as Muck, which
Oh yeah, true,
Muck
true, true. Yeah, it's also.
Muck gained popularity like really fast. So it's just kind of like that. I think it's just. I think the creator of it is a bit lazy. I'm gonna be completely honest because I'm pretty sure he just completely stopped updating Muck, and Muck was not bad either. Like, he just completely stopped. And the same thing's gonna happen with Crab Game eventually, I assume. But
To be honest, do you blame him? He put in low effort, it bangs, so he does it again. Low effort, it bangs again. He's just thinking to himself like, oh wow, I don't have to put in effort and I just make good games, you know? Next time I'm just gonna do the same thing.
it was so genius because he knew it was going to do well because obviously the trend, because of the whole like Squid Game thing, but he did it so extremely fast. It was like within a month, or I don't know how long the show was out really. The thing was out, and I think that's really impressive. I think if you can make a game that quickly, it's kind of like, wow, this is kind of cool, you know?
I mean, to be honest, I think so. I've got a friend who does game design. I think he can make a game like that in that time very easily as well. It's not hard to make a game if you are educated in that area that looks like that, because character models aren't really optimal, and I'm going into detail. I'm fucking nitpicking now, and I don't want to do that because the game does actually function correctly. It just looks really. Anyways.
Yeah. I get it.
It does what you said earlier, though, make a lot of sense, because I don't think that game would have probably existed without Squid Game or popped off without Squid Game. And
yeah, exactly.
I want to quickly ask you this, because have you watched Squid Game?
Oh, it's so good. Don't even. I watched it in my Discord server once with a bunch of people, and well, I say a bunch of people. It wasn't really that many, but still, it was just a really fun experience. Like, I think it was weird because I finished it, and I felt like I was missing something in my life. Okay, that sounds a bit too dramatic, but like I genuinely sat there and I was like, I want to watch this again. Like, I want to watch the next season. Like, it was just something. I hate things that get hype. Like, personally, I've never been a big fan of things that get hype because it's just like
Same.
you hear about it everywhere. Like, for example, with Squid Game,
Yeah.
I go on Twitter, everywhere I see like, oh,
Did you see Halloween
Squid
this year?
Game. Yeah, no, that don't even like the amount of people which were like, oh, like
Yep.
I don't use TikTok very often either, but I know TikTok has like
TikTok
a bunch
had
of
it
people.
as well, yeah.
Like it was super overhyped, and I mean I don't think it was overhyped because like I said the show was incredible, and I'm happy I watched it. But it did suck to some extent because I wanted to watch it later, for example. But because of the whole spoiler things on Twitter, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna watch it now, so I don't get the whole thing spoiled for me. And I'm happy I did. Actually, incredible, absolutely incredible show. Would recommend it all.
The funny thing is, they tried pitching this like how many times? I read this once. I think they wanted to pitch the idea like about 7 years ago. They pitched it every single year, and it always got denied because it was a bad idea. It wouldn't get views. It wouldn't pop off. It would be horrible. It would be shit. And now they did it, and it's like, oh well,
That's
hottest show of the year. It's like, whoa, where the fuck did this come from? I haven't watched it. And
should.
I don't think I will, to be honest.
Honestly, you won't regret it. Like if you watch it right now, you would enjoy it.
All right, we'll watch it right now. I'm kidding. I won't. I actually won't. I'm not a series person. I'm not a movie person, and I've seen pretty much every single mini game already. I know everything about it already just by watching other people that I do care about. Like, for example, a video that the only video that I can instantly remember is the Sidemen Reacts channel on how the sets were created. I watched that and I was like, wow, these sets are actually like insanely created, and how everything backstage went on and everything. But because of that, I know what the mini games are. I've seen cuts. I've seen things. I know that the dub is really trash, and
Oh, good.
but I think Squid Game is one of those things that it gets a lot of hype, and I promise you, within the next 3 or 4 months, nobody talks about it anymore. Nobody talks about it anymore.
But I feel like that's kind of normal because I think for a show, I think if a show finishes, I mean, obviously there might be season 2 stuff like that.
Yeah,
Let's talk
you
about
think
that.
you think if they're gonna make a season 2, it's gonna do as good?
Yeah. Well, maybe not as good, but it will definitely, because like I said, I know a lot of people who rewatched it. Like, for example, I had someone on my Snapchat, I looked at a story, and she was like, oh, I watched it like 7 times, 8 times, and I'm like, I don't know how you watch it that many times, but I do understand the idea of rewatching it, because I watched it twice, for example, and it's not gonna have as much hype.
Yeah, but you also have to think about the thing, right? If they do a season 2, there is no way you can do the same thing. And hold on, we'll pause it real quick, because Versus came in with the raid of 20 people. Welcome in. Wait, I have to do this. Lucas, you'll be on a break for a second. But Raiders, welcome! Welcome in, everybody. We're just talking about Squid Games at the moment, and how Lucas has watched it twice. I have never watched it. We both think it's overrated. And we're talking about like the season 2 thing. You said it was overrated, Lucas. You said it was overrated.
Yeah, I don't think it's overrated. It's just it's over talked about. Like there's so many people everywhere. Like I think the show was good.
Also, real quick, Versus that raid message is hella cap. Okay, dude, we're both ugly, lonely motherfuckers. We are.
Speak for yourself.
Oh man. No, but genuinely speaking, though, I think if they do a season 2, they can do one or two things, right? If they do the first thing is exactly the same as season 1, nobody's gonna watch that. Everybody's gonna be tired of that. They have to have new mini games.
Yeah, I mean, 100%.
And-
Like, they know that, I'm fairly sure. Like, it's kind of.
But those mini games can be really good or ruin the entire show.
Oh yeah, 100%. But
So-
Power, if you know that, like, I'm sure they know that too. That's not
Exactly.
something where like.
They do. So if they would make a season 2, which, let's be real, any big company sees these numbers and is like, here, have a little bit of more budget and just do it again.
Yeah, that's what I would do too. To be fair.
Exactly. And I don't think it's gonna do as hot. I don't think it's gonna do as hot, like, at all whatsoever. But
sorry about the Pikachu running up with me. It's just.
it's just your pet, man. I get it.
Yeah,
You-
comes out every now and then.
I have that with my Jolteon sometimes as well.
He's just chilling.
But I don't actually know, because we got into Squid Games because of Crab Game, right? And I don't actually know if you've streamed that game already once.
Oh, I've streamed it twice, I want to say. One time because I really ran out of content, so I was like, because Bambi and stuff with my chat, Cabo, Bambi, there's people like that. I was like, hey, do you guys want to play? And they were like, yeah, sure, I want to play. And then obviously some viewers joined as well. And then we had like, I think 8-9 people, which like, it's not the most, but it's like, it was still a really cool experience. Like people yelling at each other and stuff. It was fun. And then I also streamed it once when it first came out. I was like, yeah, you know what? I want to see what this hype's about. And I didn't enjoy it then. Like, honestly, it was kind of more like, I didn't feel happy playing it. But then the second time I really like enjoyed it, and I laughed and stuff, and it was.
So it was more of like a second time experience, because the first time was like, ugh, it's really bad actually.
No, it's an experience that you have to do with friends. If you're just playing it by yourself, then it's kind of like, you know, this is not really the one.
Fair enough. But you're gonna stream some Nintendo games as well in the future.
Indeed.
Yes.
Now, quick little, you know, so the first thing I want to do is I think I want to play Mario Odyssey, because I think Mario Odyssey is just incredible. I think
really
if you
is.
don't, yeah, I think Mario Odyssey is just like it just looks visually appealing. Like it's like if I didn't like Mario, I probably would still like Mario Odyssey, just because of like it just looks visually appealing.
It's a little bit the
and
same.
then-
It's a little bit the same as Breath of the Wild in Zelda. Even if you don't really like Zelda games, Breath of the Wild, you can't deny that it looks amazing.
Breath of the Wild was probably the first ever Zelda game I really enjoyed. I mean, like, I played the Game Boy one, and that was fun too. Like, once again, I played a lot of Game Boy games, so, you know, hence why I'm so into Nintendo, because of the Game Boy. But, like, it was kind of, I don't know, it was weird, because I didn't think I'd enjoy it, and then I got into it, and I was like, holy, I'm in love with this game. And I never watched anyone play it, because I was like, nah, this is not my type of game. But like playing it yourself is just a completely new experience. It's just a great experience. And if it wasn't for me getting it for Christmas, I probably never would have played it. So I'm happy I did get it for Christmas at one time.
Oh, you got it for Christmas, damn.
Mm-hmm.
Lucky you. Lucky
It was
you.
with my Switch.
Oh wait, was it like a bundle?
No, it wasn't a bundle. It was
Okay.
it was just more. But imagine getting a Switch for Christmas with no games. It's kind of like
True.
Now
I-
what do? You know, like.
I remember when I got my Wii back in the day, I got my Wii, and I got like 10 games together with my Wii, and then I had like my parents also bought me like 3 different guides from 3 of those 10 games with that. So I had like an entire starting set, and the first like week I remember just like going through all of the games but not playing them, just kind of like looking at every game, like what game do I like the most, reading the manuals. And then my mom was like, "Do you not like the presents?" Like, "No, I love it, but I want to know what all
Yeah,
of this
but
is
yeah,
first."
exactly. I've had that too, though. Like, it's something where you get so many games, for example, and you want to finish one game first, and then your mom's like, "Oh, do you only like that one?" No, I like them all. It's just I'm kind of finishing this game right now. It's or like I'm watching like 15 YouTube videos about how
Yes.
people play this game. Like, it's just something where I'm like, yeah, that's.
Oh man, did you had a Wii too, right? When you were younger?
I still have our Wii now.
Oh wait, really? Oh, Pog. Well, same.
It's a red
but-
one. It's a red one. It was.
Oh wait, no, the red one. I swear to God, that was like the Super Mario one. No?
I
Oh no.
don't
You also,
think I've got the Super Mario one. I've just got a red one, whatever that
yeah,
means.
there was a red one as well, I think. But there was like a red one where there was the Super Mario Deluxe, or no, Super Mario Wii version included. But I think you got the normal one then.
That was a good game too.
I love
I've
that
played
game.
through that
I
when you were
played.
younger.
I played that game with a couple of friends, like I think about a couple of months ago. Still, never play Mario Kart Wii again. By the way,
What?
that game's trash. If you've played the Switch version, the Wii version, you are literally gonna hate it because the controls are like so janky
Yeah, the
compared
controls
to
are
the Switch
junky.
version.
Yeah, but the Switch version, do you not just use the sticks, or can you
Yeah,
still?
you can still use
Oh.
the rotation thing, but even like the rotation thing is heavenly better than the Wii version of the rotation thing.
Yeah, but the Wii version was just like you had
It was
the big remote,
iconic.
and then you'd put it in a wheel,
Yeah.
and then you'd use the actual. That was
You
just
could-
like an iconic thing as well.
You
It
can
was-
still use the wheel on the Switch.
Yeah, but it's a different wheel. It's not the same experience, bro.
Fair
It's
enough.
not the same experience.
It is a smaller
Mm.
wheel.
Exactly.
It is
that's the
a
issue.
smaller wheel, to be fair. But oh man,
Mm.
Switch games were elite. I don't think has the Switch surpassed the Wii already?
I don't think so. I don't think it'll ever because the Wii.
No.
Just,
It's close. It's
it?
close. Yes. Last time I remember somebody mentioning that it was getting closer and closer, and that the OLED Switch version might push the Switch over the Wii.
I think the Wii was overrated, to be honest with you. Like the Wii was good, like Mario Kart Wii. There was a lot of good games, but it was. I feel like the same thing with the Switch. This is an issue I have right now. I feel like once you finish like maybe 10, 11 games, you run out of games to play.
No, I don't feel like that's a valid thing on the Wii. On the Wii U, however, there's like 5 good games. But on the Wii, you had so many good games to play. I'm thinking like just games that I own right now. Poke Park, Battle Revolution. We have the Mario games. We got Galaxy. We got Galaxy 2. We have some of the Fire Emblem games. Super Smash Bros. Brawl.
Ooh, yeah, no,
Sonic-
Bros.
Sonic Colors was also pretty decent, and Sonic and the Black Knight was such a good game.
But I'm like super old school anyway, because like for example, Super Smash Bros. The last ever Smash Bros. I played was on my Nintendo 64. Years ago. Like I love Smash Bros. It's just I've never played any of the new ones, and that's the same thing like with the Game Boy thing. Like, I've played most games in my Game Boy and not really in the Wii.
Yeah.
I kind of skipped a generation. Oh, more than one. I skipped like 2 generations, maybe 3.
Also, Rainy just said in the chat that the Wii has sold 101 million units, and the Switch currently has 92 million. So the
It's
Switch
insane.
will surpass the Wii because of the OLEDs just being announced or released even. I don't think in the next year, maybe even 2 years, we'll get a new console. So the Switch will probably go over the Wii.
Yeah, I reckon they're gonna bring something big out on the Switch to like really just push the sale for the Switch and not
Breath of
announce
the
a new
Wild
console.
2.
Yeah, even Breath of the Wild 2. People are gonna look at that and they're gonna go, "Wow, this game is so cool. I really need myself a Switch." You know, I think even Diamond and Pearl is kind of doing that because people are like,
Yeah,
you know, it's kind of
and
nostalgia.
Arceus will as well. Arceus will as
Yeah,
well.
exactly. Like, but I think Diamond and Pearl especially because it's nostalgic. So people are gonna be like, "Yeah, you know, I really want to buy myself a
yeah.
Switch now. This is the reason that pushes me over." And then it's kind of like, you know, people like. I think they're gonna wait till it overtakes, and then they're gonna be like, "Oh, by the way, we're releasing a new Switch," which is kind of scummy because you know people are gonna be like, "Oh, I'm gonna finally buy this console."
I don't think that
but-
would be the reason, but I do think the Switch will also overtake because you have to realize, right? A lot of people that currently own a Switch and they see the OLED Switch, they're like, wait, what the fuck, dude? That's like the same console that I have, but just better. Let me just buy that one. I've got the money anyways. And that's 2 sales for one person. And there's so many people out there that do that.
Yeah, I mean it's.
So it's a little cheated in terms of sales, but listen, counts, doesn't it?
It does count, but also I feel like the Switch is gonna drop in price soon, so I think that's gonna push a lot of sales too. Because we've all seen it, like PS4 when it first came out, like 400, 500 pound, and now you look at it and you can get one for like 120. Maybe not 120, but you get the idea. They're like super cheap.
Oh, the
And
PS4, yeah,
because and because the Switch came out so cheap for 280, if that loses value, like for example you sell it for like 180 or 140 even, I think that's what's gonna push it over once again. It's just like, oh, it's so cheap, might as well get myself one. You know, it's.
Yeah, exactly. Because I'm quickly gonna look up like games of the Wii that we have, right? Top selling games of the Wii. I want to quickly see what is like the best, like the best selling of alt. Okay, Wii Sports, does that really count?
Yeah,
wait,
it counts.
Wait, hold on. I'll quickly show everybody else here as well. Oh fuck! Wait, hold on. That's Belle Delphine. You guys saw nothing. We got this over here. So we got Wii Sports. You guys can't really see it actually. Let me quickly zoom it.
Yeah, it's really blurry.
Yeah,
I'm not
let
gonna
me
really.
quickly zoom it out a little bit for you lot. So you're only gonna see this for a second. So we got Wii Sports here. We got Mario Kart Wii, which was a banger of a game for its time. But again,
Yeah, it was.
I think the Switch is so much better. We have the Sports Resort, which was so good as well. Mario Bros.
Sports Village
Wii.
was good.
We should get a lot of Wii games, to be honest. Brawl, Mario Galaxy, Mario Party 8 was so much fun as well. Twilight Princess.
Yeah, it was.
Galaxy 2. Oh my god, Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. Yeah, we got this in here as well.
I've always hated Sonic in the Olympic Games. I just the Olympic Games
What?
series is never really my thing. I think the Switch one is cool, but back in the day, I think it was too. I never liked the Wii ones.
Damn, okay.
Mhm.
Let me quickly put that up here again. Oh, fuck, shit. Nothing. Okay. So, I prefer the Wii games over the Switch games. In terms of, like, time, right? Because we
Yeah.
went, we heavily went from N64 to Wii.
Mhm.
And
Eesh.
if you look at the time, Xbox, they didn't have anything against the Wii. PlayStation, they didn't have anything against the Wii. There was nothing where you could say that those consoles were better. Excluding, like, games specifically made for those consoles, which could also be an argument.
Yeah.
But, like,
I think
console-wise?
Nintendo has always tried to be very like they're trying to be different, I think. Hence why they're not the most powerful consoles. I don't think focus on the power.
No, they don't.
For example, like you had the gyro controls, right? Which I'm pretty sure was like, you felt apparently while it was like rolling in your hand. I never really understood that. I think personally the Switch controllers don't feel as cool as people made it out to be. I remember back in like when did the Switch come out?
2016, I think.
Yeah, I remember back in like I think I got mine in 2016 or 2017. It's one of the two at Christmas, and I remember sitting there going, "Oh, I don't see it. Like I just don't like when I played 1-2 Switch. I didn't feel the marbles rolling around. But they tried to do that. That's definitely something which no other console has tried until now. Obviously with the PS4 and stuff, they have like different triggers and stuff.
Honestly, I feel like Nintendo is, from all of the consoles, is the most daring.
Yeah, 100%. They
'Cause-
did try out new things.
Yes, they've done so much different stuff that other consoles would never dare. Like, going portable. The Game Boy was the first of its kind. Nobody dared to do that. And then PlayStation was like, let's make a PSP, and that kind of...
No, PSP did good. PS Vita did terrible.
Oh yeah, no, PS Vita, that was a horrible one, true. PSP was pretty good, but PS Vita was horrible. And
I
then...
also have- my Vita's right here, and this thing was not good.
No, it's so bad. And then we got the Wii coming out with motion control and everything, and this wireless kind of like, let's call it like the tracker thing that you put like above your TV. That was huge. That was like, oh my god. Then Xbox did the Kinect, and it was like, okay, Kinect wasn't bad, but
The Kinect was like an attempt to make the Wii kind of,
Yeah,
just
it
without
was-
controllers.
it was like an attempt to make the Wii. And then PlayStation Move came in. Doesn't exist anymore either. And then they did the Wii U, which we won't talk about anymore. And then they were like, okay, what can we do next? Oh, the DS, by the way. The DS with touchscreen. That was also new, right? Gaming with touchscreen. That was also technically new.
I think the Wii U, in my opinion, was good. Though. I know the games were terrible, and I think Nintendo did a really bad job with that. But the Wii U should have been what the Switch is now. Like,
Yes.
and then the Switch should have been a step upwards, because I feel like the Wii U, like it wasn't like,
But
because I feel like the Wii U was kind of powerful as well. You could turn it into your Wii, so it's just like
Yeah.
the same concept as putting it to your TV. You could play Wii games on it. I'm pretty sure. Like there's so much potential with it
no.
that they just ruined.
you can't play Wii games on it.
I feel like there was some kind of way, but I
Like,
swear
I
there
think
was.
through the store, I think, but not through the disc. But I could be mistaken. Because another thing that I also thought about, like the Wii U, the Switch is like huge concept of it's a hybrid console, but so is the Wii U.
Yeah,
But-
exactly. The
but
Wii U was
It didn't feel like it.
because the Wii U wasn't really handheld. It was like you were stuck to your house because obviously
Yeah.
you had to connect the actual console, and then the console connected to the Wii U. So the Wii U was kind of just like a way to move it around the house, which is still really cool
Yeah, and then
for its time.
and it was too
But-
big to really carry around. You
Yeah,
always
but
have
I
to have
like
like
the
a
idea.
backpack and everything, and the Switch is like more portable, which is nice. Plus, I'm actually pro Switch Joy-Cons because I never attach them to a steady controller. I always just keep them loose in my hand so I can just move my hands wherever I want.
I've done that, but like I do sometimes connect. It depends on what you're playing. I feel like it really does depend. But I think it's really cool just like laying in bed and having your hand like lay around on one side
Yeah.
and just having the other one like that.
It feels
I don't
so
know,
much
that, or,
chiller.
like, it does like it definitely relaxes you. It relaxes me a lot anyway.
It really does. But some games indeed, like for example Mario Kart, I would never play with Joy-Cons. Smash,
Yeah.
I would never play with Joy-Cons. But Smash is like one of those games you play them with
Concentrate.
yeah, back in the day with an old ass controller, with a GameCube controller or something. You don't play with anything else.
Yeah, no, I agree though. I'm trying to like look at my Switch right now and just see, like, my controllers are broken to be fair with you, but it's like, I think they were a bit small. Like I do think they were a bit small and a little bit awkward to hold sometimes. But apart from that, I think they were nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, we've been talking about Nintendo games for a while here.
Yeah, we
because we all started with that you're gonna be streaming some of them.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean that we get to see a capture card very, very soon?
Yeah, no, I want to buy a capture card. At first, I'm probably gonna go for a cheap one just because, well, I'm not quite financially that stable. But like, I think if it does well and stuff, then obviously like I can start saving up for a more expensive one, like in regards to 60 plus. And I do definitely want to. So my plan recently is, and I've told some people this, some people don't know this. I want to host creator events. So essentially like Mario Kart, right? I want to get 12 creators all sitting there playing Mario Kart together, and then I like host it kind of, or like. You can do it because there's so many things. Even Crab Game, for example, which we were speaking about earlier. You can just get a bunch of creators, which like they all stream, and then just have them like, because it's kind of a nice way of meeting new people for a lot of people. But then it's also like fun, and then what you can do as well is like I want to do like there's so many things that I want to do with like creator and or like Mario Party even. So there's a lot of things I want to do once I get this capture card. It's just more of a I don't know when I'm gonna get it yet. It's probably like in a few weeks, maybe next week. Who knows? I don't know.
Let's hope so, because it opens up a lot of different content opportunities as well, to be honest.
It does. Yeah,
And-
because it means I can connect my PS4, for example, which I think is really cool.
And hosting like creator events sounds really fucking pog as well. I've we won't talk about it, but I have had a creator event cancelled that I wanted to plan, but we are planning it again. So be tuned for that one. Be tuned for that one.
Yeah.
Because of all of things like happening and shit. But listen, it will be planned again next year, somewhere during summer.
I remember you telling me about this last year, and I
Yeah.
was like, this sounds pretty cool, but like next year is so long away, and now we're next year, and it's kind of like, this is.
And now you're just
Hi.
said like, you know what? Good idea. Maybe I'll do that too.
No. I came up with that idea myself, bro. I never looked at your thing, okay? That was no.
No, you were still in the Discord. You were like, "Hey, Poro had this idea like 6 months ago. Never did it. I could do it actually."
Well, I've done that a lot anyway, to be honest with you. Like, the amount of ideas I've actually stolen. I
Yeah,
mean,
true.
Borrowed. Sorry.
Yeah.
No,
we
not from
borrow
you per
ideas.
se. No, not from you per se. No, Paul, I've never stolen anything from you because like you have
That
to
is
steal from.
cap. That is
Yeah.
cap with a capital cap.
As if you've probably stolen more content than I've stolen from you.
No, I actually have not stolen that much content. I actually
You have.
haven't. I actually
yeah.
haven't. What content have I
What?
stolen?
Well, I don't know, none because you have no content. That's the issue we're facing here.
Wow. Okay.
You know.
That just hurts me. That just hurts me personally, but it's fine. It's fine.
That was the
Oh.
plan.
Okay, now normally this is around the time where we go into the clips. Now, chat, I was extremely busy today and I completely forgot the clips. So instead of watching some predetermined clips. I have the II_LucasSpa_II channel open right here.
No, I'm actually gonna
And
leave if you look at any of my clips.
we're gonna look at some random ass clip.
No, because my clips are terrible. Please, like, no, because like my bro, I have this tendency, like, my chat has this tendency where they like, they just don't clip. Like actual pog moments will happen, but they just won't clip. It stresses me out. No,
Okay,
look,
Lucas,
no.
I'll give you a little hint. If you want people to clip stuff, tell them not to clip it. That's the hint. You
I've
say like,
noticed
oh,
that about
please don't
YouTube.
clip this, and then they will clip it.
No, Paro, I've noticed this about you too, because sometimes Paro, like, chat, you lot should probably like look out for this, but he'll go, oh no, don't clip this, guys. Oh, please don't clip this. Oh my god, no, please, guys, don't clip this. Oh, but you could don't do it. Like, he'll do this a lot. And
then we have 3 clips of the same thing, and I'm just there like, stonks.
And like, it's kind of a creative way of getting people to do it, but I just couldn't, because I feel like people would clock onto me. Like, I'm not very good at like hiding things, and I mean Poro isn't either, but
True. I'm just looking for one specific clip. That's all that I'm looking for.
Are you looking for the I exist clip? You're not gonna find it. It's
Kieran.
no, don't.
I'm pretty sure it's
Also,
this.
my hair's a bit.
Yeah, it is this one. You know how awkward it is not being able to hear it either. Like, it's just.
It is.
Yeah,
It really is.
Look at my hair though. I actually look like a.
hair, Jesus Christ.
Actually, my hair is kind of on
Joy,
point.
how you doing?
You know what?
Yeah,
I take it
It,
back.
it does look kind of okay. It does look kind of okay, to be fair.
Yeah.
Well,
I
it
exist.
looks better without.
There it is.
I don't know how to exist. I exist.
No, like,
I exist.
that was my
I
face
exist.
reveal.
I exist.
Oh, good old
I
times.
exist.
Never mind, my
I
hair did not
exist.
look good.
I exist.
I take it back.
I exist.
All right, we're gonna not
Sorry
loop
about
this.
that.
This clip is iconic. If you've been around long enough, this clip is immensely
How about-
iconic.
How about instead of looking at my clips, we look at the dynamic trailer? Because like that's like a way of how we met.
I have this clip here now. I don't know what this is.
Masturbating. I mean,
It's not good. My clips are terrible. Like, I've always thought my clips are actually terrible, but that's just because nobody clips.
You just basically said. Wait, hold on. Shut up for a second.
Mm-hmm.
I might like masturbating. I mean,
You like masturbating?
No, I don't like. Well, no.
that's what the clip
For the
says.
context-
That's what
No.
the clip says. That's what the clip says.
Not quite, but
Even though the chat said Mads debating, you said masturbating. So listen, I do have to say I can't say too much in my new video on YouTube. By the way, best of October, pour up moments. Go check it out.
go subscribe.
Go subscribe to the YouTubes. No, but there's a clip in there where somebody's called Clores or something, and I just brain deadly started reading. No, you're completely wrong, clitoris. And then I realized what I said, and I was like, wait, what?
Oh, don't even. The amount
So,
of
I
times
feel
I've
you.
like, yeah, don't even, because like the same thing happens with me, not like with like things like this, but like, you know when you say someone's oh god, I can't speak English. You know when you say someone's name wrong, like you're in a conversation with this one person and you just say the completely wrong name, and you're like, oh, it's such an awkward thing that happens, and it.
It does kind of. I mean, if you say the name wrong in like a funny way, it's funny, and it's like, okay, haha, you can like play around it. But if you just like start saying, I'll just say, okay, random user in chat, blindly selected. If you just go like, secret, then it's just awkward at that point. Then
We
it's
have
just
to edit that
awkward.
a lot. But like, I think that can also be kind of funny, especially like when you're bad at reading, right? And or like if you're from a different country or whatever. Sometimes I think that can make it kind of funny. For example, I have someone on my chat called Tall and Boring, right? But because the first time I met Talent, I just call her Talent because I couldn't read it properly. And it, like, we've stuck with that name. I think sometimes it's kind of nice to not be able to read a name properly.
Yeah.
To some extent.
There's somebody in JP's chat called Totally Not an Idiot. And every time they came in on my stream, because they sometimes come in on my stream as well, or after a raid, they always stick around. I never knew what to call them. Do I call them totally? Do I call them not? Do I call them idiot? I don't want to call them idiot. And I realized that
That's-
in JP's channel they call him T.
Yeah, and it's
So
so
it's
like
like-
it's so specific to the channel. It's so
Yeah.
like it's kind of cool.
And I was like, I'll also just call you T because I don't want to call you idiot because I feel mean if I call you idiot.
Yeah, no, I get that. Like, that's something where I'm like, yeah, you know, because some names you're just like, you know.
Yeah, some names are really hard to do. Like for example, with one of my moderators, her Twitch username is Gamer Zelda. Somebody that no shade on that person. She came into his channel once and he just said, "Hi gamer, how are you today?"
Yep, gamer.
And I was like, "Monka, Monka."
Yeah, but I get that because you either use the first word or the second word. And
Yeah,
well,
most of the
sometimes,
time
you know,
I read the name first though, because I don't want to call them random shit.
I'm
I don't
pretty
know.
uncreative, so I just go, yep, gamer. You know, like
Ever-
it's,
Ever had somebody in your chat that has like their name is just basically you having a stroke? So if you read the name, it's just like.
I'm sure I have, but not like someone who comes back. You know, not someone I can.
Yeah, they always
remember,
come in like once or twice.
You know what? Talking about like once or twice. The worst thing probably is like when someone comes in and they go, oh, they're coming here for the first time, right? Like they'll be in your chat and you're like, oh, this guy seems cool, and they go, you're my new favorite streamer, and then they never return once. They do this. I'm telling you, it's like they have this like clan or something. Like they've got this Discord server where they all do this. Like, hey, you're my favorite streamer, and then thank you, I really appreciate that.
And then they never come
And
back.
then, so by the way, how are you? Okay, well, I guess don't tell me how you are.
Yeah,
And then they're just gone. Like it's
it could be though that they're lurking. It could. I've noticed some people. Not specifically that, but some people say that I'm like a really good streamer and I'm their comfort streamer and everything. They just never talk. But then when I look at like channel points and everything, they just have this insane number. So they're literally just like, you are their comfort streamer, or you are maybe their quote
oh,
unquote
I
favorite
can't
streamer.
relate.
But it's just like they don't ever say anything. So it seems like they're just there like, hey, Lucas, you're my favorite new streamer. Oh my god, you're so epic, dude. And then just
No,
never
but
come
that's-
back. But it's just
There's a
lurking.
difference. There's a difference because usually you can tell when someone's lurking because if they have to like. Let's say they put, oh, you're my favorite streamer, right? They're gonna say something again, right? Like whether it's not today, whether it's next week, you know, even if they're lurking, they'll probably say something once again. But normally those type of people never do. They just never return. Like they're not even lurking. You know, and I'm okay with that. But it's just more of like, well, how are you telling me I'm your favorite streamer for being here for 2 minutes and
Yeah.
then just, boop, gone? Like that's.
Or
Sometimes they don't even follow. That
Uh,
one's even
yes.
worse.
Wait,
Like-
I once had somebody in here and they've only I CBA with the name, I don't remember anymore. They had one message ever in my chat. They never followed me. And their message was, "Can I be mod?"
Oh, I had that too. And then but what we do is we kind of troll them. We're like, yeah, just type an exclamation mark mod, and like when you type it in, it comes up with like, you are now mod, and they're like, I'm now mod, yay!
Oh my god, wait, that's actually genius. Wait, what the fuck? Wait, that's actually genius.
Yeah, where like at some and it's like you are now mod or something like that. And they always believe it and they're like, but it's not working. And you're like, just take some time to update. And they're like, does it? I'm like, yeah. And then
Yeah.
they come back to the next stream and they're like, am I still mod? Yes, you're still mod. Don't worry about it. And I absolutely like trolling people in general, and especially if they're so clueless. I think that just makes me happy.
All right.
Like because
I'm stealing that idea.
yeah, it's genius, right? Like it's
amazing.
actually like, which you know. I didn't come up with that idea either. I think it was one of my mods, probably CS or something. But yeah, this guy came in for like a week straight and goes, "Am I mod now?" We're like, "Yeah, you're mod." And I kid you not, I think he genuinely thought he was a mod. Like,
He
that
just-
guy, like,
He's just telling his friends, "Yo, dude, I came into this one streamer's stream. He has like 20 viewers on average. I'm just a mod." It's like, wait, what? You mod for him? Yeah. I just came in. I was like, can I have a mod? And I'm just a mod there now.
I'd like to think he goes around other channels going exclamation mark mod. I'd like to think so.
Yeah.
Who knows? Who knows? Honestly, like,
Imagine, that would be so funny. Holy shit.
yeah.
Oh
I mean,
my god.
it's...
Okay. All right, moving on. I'm gonna steal that, by the way. I'm 100% stealing that. But
I never
speaking-
steal anything from you, Lucas.
No, content-wise. That's not content, okay? I don't steal content from you. I steal other
Hey,
things from you.
In
Like,
my opinion,
'cause-
bullying people who want mod
it's
is
not
content enough.
Shut up, okay? Shut up. I don't steal content ideas. I steal other things. I've stolen your heart once before as well, so you know.
You stole about what?
I mean, let's not talk about that. Hide the knives. No, but we're gonna go ahead and move on to the questions that we have here for you. Hold on, let me bring up the first question. There's a lot of.
I love
headlines.
questions, guys.
All right. If you guys, by the way, in Twitch chat have not asked a question yet, go ahead and redeem the question for 100 channel points. You will get them refunded. If you're a hoarder and you like your pointies, don't worry about it. But this way you can ask a question to Lucas. And then we can do all of the questions as well. So the first question is from Gabe. And his question is,
Love that guy.
do you love me? Well, it's already answered.
Oh, that's.
Well, your question's instantly answered before I could even ask it.
Didn't even.
It's like you guys are made for each other. You just know what you ask and instantly answers it. Damn.
He's definitely
Damn.
boosting his ego right now. He's going. Like.
Probably. The next question is from Cam.
Oh, I love Cam too.
And the question of Cam is, do you love... No, I'm kidding. The question is, why so hot?
I just am. Like, I think it's like. Let's go. I'm just. I don't know. Like, I got nothing. I'm just gorgeous. Like.
Okay, okay, fine. I'll just move away from my camera. Okay, I'll give your ego a little bit more room. Don't worry about it. I'll give your
Can you do me
ego
a favor
little
and-
bit more room.
Can you do me a favor? Turn your camera off too. You know, just.
You know, okay. I'll give your ego all of the room that it needs. Okay.
In fact, just rename your channel. Like, just.
All right. I'll just rename my channel to Lucas is cool. That's my new ad sign right now. No.
I'm so cool, man.
Never for the likes of you.
I just think I'm cool. To be honest.
You're pretty
I'm
cool.
so-
You're pretty cool. On like a scale of 1 to cool, I would rate you. Okay, next question. The question is from Starry Glitch Trap, and the question is, do you like cheese?
No, okay, this is like a very strong question to me. Like I feel very like emotional towards this. You know, like you give me like I think they're called baby bells. I don't know. You know the small ones which are like red.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't like that type of cheese. But you know like cheese in like soup.
I've never done cheese in soup because I do not like cheese, and I've actually never even heard of cheese in soup.
Well, you don't put cheese in soup because it's such a good mixture because it like melts and like it melts on your tongue. Oh, okay, that's good. But like just normal cheese, I'm not a big fan of. To be honest, I think it's just yeah.
I hate cheese. I hate cheese. Cheese is bad. Cheese is doo doo. Cheese is doo doo.
I think
And
cheese is
Cherkin
cool.
Cherkin also doesn't like cheese. We
Yeah.
homies.
We always. But yeah, no, I think cheese is only good in some ways.
All right, next question, because I want to move on from cheese because I really hate cheese.
Cheese.
Next question is from Catwire. However, you guys have had enough Cherkin time, so I'm gonna go back in the chair. Catwire
What
asks
happened
both. So apparently, I assume that's to me and to you. Do you think that the Stream Deck will be the next big Switch replacement, or will it flop? The Steam Deck.
Oh,
sorry.
the Steam Deck looks sick. I don't know if you've seen it.
I
but
have.
It looks so cool. And I don't think it will be a Switch replacement because it
No.
hasn't got Nintendo games.
It does.
But it will be a PlayStation replacement
No,
from
it
what I
has
see.
Nintendo games.
Is
It
it?
has, yep. There you can emulate it where you can play Nintendo games, PlayStation games, Xbox games. You can play everything on there.
You can emulate it, but
Yes.
realistically, that's not legal. And
No, it
I
is not legal, but a lot of people are gonna do it. But I do not think with a
recommend it.
singular bone in my body it will replace a Switch.
I think it might replace like PlayStation. Not it wouldn't replace PlayStation, but it's
It would
definitely
make
an alternative.
PlayStation. It would make PlayStation mobile.
Yeah, but I also don't think like I don't think that's what they're going for. Like I don't think they're trying to replace anything. It's because it's like a computer that you can take outside. Like it's nothing. It's a portable computer. That's what they're going for.
pretty
Like
much is.
that's their marketing.
Mostly for
And
games,
I
though.
think exactly if you don't have a computer, like, and you have the budget, which however much the Steam Deck will be, I think a Steam Deck might be worth more than a computer. Like, I would prefer to, because have you not seen what you can do with it? I'm pretty sure you can plug a keyboard and mouse to it. You can. Nowadays there's external graphics cards that you can connect to PCs and stuff, so you can
Yeah, it's
make it
basically
better when
portable.
it.
It's basically a
Yeah,
laptop,
exactly.
but
And you can. It's a laptop, but
for gaming.
yeah, exactly. And you can upgrade it at home. You can put it to your TV. Like I think that there is definitely a lot of benefit where I'm like, yeah, I would probably get it over a laptop.
I
But
think
also, I
it's,
prefer the laptops.
yeah,
prefer
I
the
think it's
design
one
for
of those
laptop.
things where we have to see whenever it's released, that it can be like insane beyond expectations, which are already high, or it could be like, wow, this was the idea. This is everything you've pitched. Where is it?
Yeah, no, it's like the Wii U, for example. like we
Yep,
spoke about earlier.
exactly. It could be
We
either
got
one.
promised big things, but there was nothing. Yeah.
No, but we got a Wii U. It's the opposite of a big thing. Other than the Wii U itself, that was kind of big. But the next question that we have comes from Moo was taken, and it is: Animal Crossing is elite.
Well, I mean, I don't know if you know my opinion on this, but like one of the first ever games I streamed on Twitch was Animal Crossing, so I actually kind of agree. The way I used to do it is I remember I used to stream my Xbox to my PC, and then plug my Switch into my Xbox. What a weird process of doing it because I didn't have a capture card. But even that way, it was just fun.
It's
Like
relaxing.
yeah, it's like Stardew Valley. Yeah, this is why love Stardew Valley so much because you just sit there and you relax and you just lay back, especially with like I don't know, like the Switch, because obviously you can like have your arms anywhere with the controllers. You don't need to concentrate. It's just a relaxing
It's so
game.
chill. Especially, I've not done the update. I don't know what like how the update of Animal Crossing is, but I would still always prefer Stardew Valley just because it's more chill. I think Stardew Valley is more chill than Animal Crossing, and I'm not just saying that because Animal Crossing caused one of my mental depressions because I lost 2 million bells on
On
turnips.
turnips.
I'm not saying it because of that reason. Okay, maybe
I've
I
had that
am,
happen
but-
too because I didn't know how it worked, and
I did know how it worked, and I was even invested in the stonks. There was like a website where you could like track what the best day was to sell it, but I just bought everything because I was like, I love this game. I am playing this like every day. I fucking love this game. I put all of my money in it, and then I took a
then you
week
forget
break.
to play it for a week. Yeah.
I just said
then you
like I don't
come
want to
back.
play for a week, and then I came back and I was like,
all rotten.
yep, they were all rotten. Every
They're
single
laying
one of them.
over your. They're laying all over your ground as well.
Over my
it
house.
was,
My entire house was filled. It was
Mhm.
it was so bad. It was. So
But no, I
bad.
wouldn't say Stardew Valley is better because I prefer the customizability of
Yeah.
you can like, if you're into designing and stuff, I think Animal Crossing is definitely the way to go.
Also,
but-
I think
I mean, they're just different to be
No,
fair.
not
Like
really.
house designs is definitely cool and
yeah, I was
Stardew Valley.
gonna say I think Animal Crossing is also better for multiplayer, but I actually think it's the opposite now.
No,
'Cause in
it's the
Stardew
opposite.
Valley, yeah, in Stardew Valley, you can easily start a farm with 2 people, or 3 people,
Yeah,
or 4.
I
people.
have a farm with 2 people, and I think that
I've had
starting a
many.
farm with having a farm with someone else, because even though you're player 2, it still feels you're part of the experience. It still feels
yeah,
like you're.
and you can also put the gold like separate together, so you have the same gold value and not a separate gold value, which is always
Exactly.
better because you're not competing towards each other.
Yeah, you're working together, and also you have things like, for example, like you can upgrade both houses. You can get okay, this is just an example, trust me. But you can get, for example, a wife on both different
Yep.
accounts. Like it's not limited to just one player, whereas Animal Crossing is kind of. I
Just
see. I
don't-
guess it's kind of the same, but
Yeah, just don't get the same wife.
yeah, no, you can't get the same wife actually, but unless you get mods, which you know, might have to do that. But yeah, I mean, it's just I think they're both incredible games. I think
Yeah.
I love them both. I think I've definitely played Stardew Valley more just because I actually like played that game for like
Same.
60 hours straight.
I have so many hours on Stardew, it's insane.
I can probably check how much I've played Animal Crossing. I'll check now.
I can check both because I have Stardew on the Switch, not on PC.
Yeah, I have it on PC. I think it's really quite peaceful on PC.
On PC, it is better because you have more mods and everything.
Yeah, 100%.
But my friends played it on Switch, or the majority of my friends. I actually can't see Animal Crossing because I haven't played it in a bit. But on Stardew Valley, I have 950 hours.
I've got
So-
85 on Animal Crossing.
Yeah, so I don't think my Animal Crossing will ever beat that.
Animal Crossing is probably the most I've played. But the thing with Animal Crossing, I played it a lot on holiday because I was just like I was in Italy and I just pulled up my Switch and just played Animal Crossing. I think it was super fun.
It is.
But I mean
It really is.
that's my opinion on Animal Crossing.
Yeah, of course. The next question is from Sacred Salt, and Sacred would like to know, ketchup or mustard?
Ketchup,
My man.
mustard
My
sucks.
man. Mustard's terrible, bro. It's ass. It's like, why would people
Like-
fucking eat it?
Mustard is. I don't even remember the last time I had mustard. So for all I know, maybe I prefer mustard, but I've not had it in years. I'm not planning on having it in years. That's just something where I'm just
But-
gonna.
With ketchup, you also have curry ketchup. You have spicy ketchup.
Oh, yeah, but curry ketchup is not really a thing here in England.
Really? Huh.
I mean, it's.
Oh, it's a
like,
big
it's a
thing here in
but
Belgium.
it's- Yeah, it's huge in Germany as well, but I think
Yeah.
down here it's kind of like.
Because you have so many variations of ketchup, especially the spicy ketchup is so good. The hot ketchup, so good. Have it? I actually had it yesterday.
I might be coming to Belgium.
Ooh. Collab stream? Collab stream? Oh, hello?
Honestly,
YouTube content?
tier list of what's the best ketchup like.
Oh my god, a ketchup tier list? Wait, let me
A
write that
ketchup
down.
tier list.
For
Have you not
ideas.
done yet?
I
Honestly,
don't.
not
I don't have content
the
for
worst
tomorrow.
idea.
I don't have content for tomorrow yet. We'll just do a tier list stream.
Honestly, tier lists are really fun to do anyway. But I think it needs to be IRL. Like it needs to be. You have to have the things in front of you. It can't just be like what Disney character is your favorite? It has to be something interactive and something fun to watch. Which is the fact that you're probably actually writing it down is not good.
No, I'm not writing it down. I'm not writing it down. Chat, we're doing a ketchup tier list. First up, we have Heinz tomato ketchup. And actually, yeah, wait, branding and everything. You can do branding and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Aldi ketchup #1. All right, next question from Lucky Dog. Lucky would like to ask.
Indeed.
All right, PogChamp.
That's all I got. Indeed. I don't know. Like. I want to sit here and go, yeah, man, I really agree with that statement because, like, my God. No, but it's just not something I can.
The statement is pretty solid, though. To be fair, we do love
I'll
a good. We do love.
I'll just sit here and smile and wave. You know, like that's
just smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
that's my way of communicating.
And then the last question, chat again. If you haven't asked a question yet, go ahead and spend those juicy 100 channel points. You will get them back as well, for you hoarders out there. But the last one for now, unless somebody gives me another one, is from CS. One of, if not the best moderator of your channel, so I've heard, from
I'd
none
like
other
to
than.
I wouldn't tier anyone. I think they're all equally as good as each other. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. I think.
Nah, here
You
on
know,
this
like-
podcast we expose people. We expose
No,
people.
no. I personally think, right, like, all my mods do the same amount of work, apart from some. And you
I've
know,
heard different things.
Well, I don't know who told you those things.
I do.
No, I think all my mods are great.
Yeah, no, your mods are fucking fantastic. I love your mods, to be honest. But speaking of the mods, CS would like to know what do you think about your mods?
Oh,
Smiley face.
I think it depends who we're talking about. Like, there's definitely some which I question sometimes. But I think if like I wouldn't mod someone I don't like. Like I've had mods in the past which I just didn't really like you'll know who I'm on about, Paro. And like some mods, you're like, yeah, you know, they're just. And then you unmod them, right? But
Are you on about me? I used to be modding your channel.
It's all good. It's
Wait
all
a
good. But no, I think it's more of a like, for example, CS. Like if I really hated CS, I would unmod CS and mod Gabe. Well, maybe not Gabe, but something like that, you know. Or if I didn't like, like for example, Joy hasn't been in my chat for a while, but like I wouldn't unmod Joy because I just get on with Joy, you know. Like I think
Yeah.
it's just like, and so to some extent, like there's always that respect which I have towards my mods, and I will always have it. Like, even though I bully them, but let's be honest, I think if you don't bully your mods, or your mods don't bully you,
True.
are you really even a streamer?
Exactly.
I don't know.
Dude. I constantly bully Niels, dude. I fucking love it.
Exactly. I think you kind of like, but
I
like
love
to
Niels
think
though.
that,
He's a homie.
yeah, exactly. But I'd like to think that we kind of have the same dynamic anyway. Like I'd like to think CS bullies me just as much as I bully CS. You know, well, maybe not just as much, but you know, like somewhat even. I think it's, yeah. I like all my mods.
True.
Kind of.
Same.
We'll just keep it at kind of.
We just keep. Wait, that's so bad. Why would you say we'll just keep it? You just literally said I love all of my mods, and we were gonna end that question on a good note, and then you just go, kind of.
You know, that's how I feel about it. You know, like it just is what it is, isn't it?
Oh my god! I swear to God, Lucas. All right, we got one final question again, chat. If you haven't asked Lucas a question yet, make sure to do it with 100 channel points. They will be refunded. And it's from Shadow. And Shadow would love to ask, Shadow Diver, according to you, when should one get a girlfriend?
Well, hey. Personally, you know, I've not had a girlfriend because I think I'm too young. You know, of course not because I can't get a girlfriend. You know, that would be wrong. You know, I think 25 is a pretty good age. Like, you know, so many women want me, but I keep saying no to them because, you know, I just think 25 is the right age. Just wait till 25. Trust me. Maybe older, depending, you know, maybe with 25, 25 is too young, you know. Like, can we move on from this question, please? Oh,
I smell cap.
Okay, Paro, you're in the same position as I am, okay? Like, Paro,
I smell
don't
cap.
even.
I smell a hard cap here. But 25 is a decent number, you know.
Paro, I lied. If I could have a girlfriend right now, oh, I would, but...
Listen, bro. Just keep it 25, all right? That means that next year I'll have a girlfriend, okay? Just keep it 25.
Oh, Paro, I forgot about that.
Yes, I'm
Yeah,
fucking
Paro,
old.
you're a lost cause, Paro. Don't worry about it. It's fine. You'll always have me, Paro. You'll always have me.
Okay, that's better than a girlfriend, to be honest. Yeah, that's better. And we have another cheeky question coming in here from Zelda. And Zelda asks, how would you describe your community?
I have 2 words. Fucking dumb. Actually, that's a lie. I love them all. Like you know, like I think.
Hold on. Wait, I have to clarify. Are these words used in the same sentence, or is it fucking comma dumb?
No. They're used in the same sentence.
Okay.
But I take it back. I lied. Okay, no, but for real though, I think it's weird because it's like I could never watch myself. I think that's something that.
Oh, same, yeah.
I mean, I have watched myself, and fun fact, I've actually watched myself and laughed before. That's, you know, not a good thing.
No,
But,
wait. I want to go on this because I've done the same thing on my YouTube where I've looked back at some videos and there's some moments where you're like, okay, this is kind of low-key funny.
Yeah.
But-
I mean, to be fair, because I mean, who understands your sense of humor better than you do?
Exactly. If
exactly.
anybody understands your humor, it is you.
Yeah, exactly. But I think it's definitely something I make myself laugh all the time. It's not a good thing, but still. But it's like I said, for example, I have people who have days on my like watch time, you know, and I think that's insane. Like I could never, I could never see myself getting like 20, 30 days on my.
Lucas,
I mean, we're not.
You also have to think on my channel. If the like some people like for example Genta who's been here for ages does exclamation mark watch time, my thing has been bugged for ages at the start. Right? And you were the one that told me how to fix it because you had the same thing. you also had like the first time where everything was just watch time didn't go through. So that number is still higher than what this number would actually imply.
Yeah, I think back to it though. I think it's like that's insane, right? Like that number is insane, and I think that's crazy to me. And like, yeah, I've lost a few people from my community, but I couldn't be happier with where I am. Like, I think that's definitely like I'm very happy with the community I have right now. I couldn't imagine anyone better, honestly. As weird as that sounds, I still think they're dumb. I still stick with that. But I you know,
They're just dumb for liking you, is basically what you're saying.
no, I just think they're dumb. But like, you know, I couldn't imagine like other people, if that makes sense. I'm happy with where I am. I still have to grow, but like, yeah, for now, I'm, you know.
Exactly.
happy
I
place.
think I feel you. I think I'm the same. You know, the people that I've got around. I've actually I will watch, by the way. Titan Unlimited is doing another Scam or No Scam, and Jay Cyan is on there, so I really want to see it because they're both streamers that I really like love and everything, and they're really good friends of mine. But when I was on Titan's Unlimited show, Scam or No Scam, I was the fourth guest on his show. I was in the fourth episode, and he said that my community was the first community out of the four that was actually helping me, rather than just to go like, oh, there's a big amount, you're now losing that amount, haha, fuck you, streamer boy. And my community was like,
Yeah.
that's the big amount, do not touch that thing. And then one of his mods was like, hey, that's the million, we all know that's the million, you're not getting that. So I went for the 1 cent instead, because content.
Yeah.
But-
yeah, I mean,
But for that, from that moment on, I was like, you know what? My community, for as many times that they call me a bitch boy or anything else, I love my community, and I don't
Well,
think
I'm-
I would want anyone else's community.
yeah, exactly, and that's the way I like to look at it too. Like, I love my community. Like, I've been around Twitch, and I've seen like actual like
Trash communities.
AIDS. Like,
Yes.
yeah, I've seen actual trash. So I think it's definitely something where I'm like, you know, like I do like my community. Like, I'm happy with where I am. Like, I wouldn't want anyone else. Like, obviously I'd want more, but like I wouldn't want like, I
more.
wouldn't want
You would want more like that, like them.
Yeah,
more like
exactly,
The people
like-
that you already have.
I couldn't replace someone like Gabe, for example. I just couldn't. Like, even though he's an idiot, I couldn't replace Gabe. Like, it's
Exactly.
just
You need
and-
idiots like that.
yeah, exactly. Like, you know, you have that dynamic of idiot to whatever you want to call it.
Idiots to
Also, I'm an
intelligence.
idiot myself. I'm an idiot myself, so I
True.
think, like, I
But
feel
that's
like I kind
that's
of
what that's
like,
what attracts idiots though, because they can relate to you.
yeah, exactly. That's the way I like to look at it too. Like, people watch me because they can relate to me because I'm
Exactly.
just exactly the same as you. Like, you know, like, that's-
Exactly, and that's why I got. No, I can't say that actually. I can say that I'm a virgin, but I can't call other people that because they can relate to me.
Honestly, Poro, I can relate to you. Why do you think I watch you?
But you're also a virgin, so that doesn't make any sense.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's why I relate to you. You know. Like,
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'm the same as you.
True. We are actually very very alike, and I think most people know this. Maybe some people don't, but when both of our careers started, we actually just knew each other. So we pretty much knew each other from, well, when we started doing it consistently, because I know you did it a couple of times before that as well.
I actually think I took the first move with me, you, bro, because I remember I went into your chat for the first time, but I don't remember who raided who first.
So you came into
I
my
was-
chat first.
First,
I
yeah,
think
100%. I was definitely in your chat first,
I-
but I don't know who.
Yeah, we also still don't know who followed each other first, because it was like around almost the exact time.
Yeah.
And
I think I followed you first.
yeah,
'Cause I remember seeing your Pokemon stream when you were at
I
Brock.
think so, because it was like by a couple of minutes, because I think we checked that once. We went back all the way, and it was like a couple of minutes difference only. Or that was you and
Yeah.
Zuds that had like a no. With me, you and Zuds had like a couple of seconds difference, and we each other had like a couple of minutes, I think. And then you came into my chat first. I remember I rated you first, and I primed to you first.
You did prime to me, and that's how I knew I liked you, Poro.
Exactly.
You gave me money, so I was like, yeah, me and Poro are soulmates. Like, that's just something where I'm like,
Oh wait, we have another question now from Lemon. Do you enjoy Poro's content? Just say yes. I might prime to you again.
it was good. Nah, for real though, I think, I think, like, I enjoy everyone who I follows content because otherwise I wouldn't follow them. I will say there's definitely some things I enjoy more than other things. but I think that's normal. Like,
Yeah, of
I think
course.
that's just a normal thing. Like, for example, I really enjoyed when he was doing the there was that one Mario game, the one on the Switch. It's not Odyssey, it was the other one. I like the one with the cats and stuff. Like that, I think that was really fun.
Bowser's Fury,
Like,
yeah.
yeah, exactly. Like I enjoyed that a lot. But for example, I enjoyed that more than I enjoyed the Hollow Knight one. Like it's just more like I think there's definitely something I enjoy more. But I definitely like I think you make good content. It's you know
Oh, thank you.
not as good as me, of course. But you know, like, good enough. You know,
I was. You didn't let me finish. I was just about to say. I wish I could say the same about you, but I no, you, Lucas, you actually make fucking amazing content as well. Like genuinely.
that's bullshit.
Yep, it's bullshit, but I'm just trying to be a nice person. No.
Don't
No,
worry,
no.
I've been bullshitting this whole time as well. It's okay.
Yeah, no, guys, actually go check out Lucas. He's actually fucking. If I'm gonna give you anything about streaming, it's that you can. But this is a good thing. It's gonna sound bad, but it is a very, very good thing. Is that you can bullshit your way around a lot of things, and you can keep the conversation going. You can just keep talking and talking and talking, and
Yeah,
you're
but-
super interactive with chat. And I think that's like the number one thing to do. Like,
Yeah.
100%.
I'm so like. Listen to me, guys. You know, just. I'm so interactive.
True. Like, oh my god, man. We have one final question, and then we're gonna go ahead and end it off. And that question comes from Niels, and he asks, "UURR." That was
I
it.
remember that's how me and Niels met because I remember the first ever time I'm such an annoying person. I remember coming into your chat bar and spending like 2 bits. I'd give you 2 cents and I would just spam you with TTS. And like that's such a scumbag move because like, you know, it's okay to like give you £1 and spam it. That's the pound that you're making. Right?
I think you are the very reason that my minimum bit limit now is 10 bits.
Yeah, I know. I am.
You
I
are
used to spend 1 cent on you and go, just spam you like
Yep.
And it's weird too because I think the day after you went into my chat and did it, and I remember sitting there like, nice, some money, you know, this is how we're supposed to do it. But then at the same time, I was kind of sat there like, this is so fucking annoying.
Yep.
Like, how do you deal with this?
And then
Like,
you
oh
also
my God.
gave me the link to like a spreadsheet of like Brian for Dummies.
Yeah, no, I have
I-
this fully planned out. Like I have like this spreadsheet where I know exactly what to type, what to do.
Yes.
Like my TTS is on point. I even have a website where it tests it out for me. Like I have everything. Like
I love
Yes.
the beatboxing from Brian where he starts beatboxing. That's what I always loved because people if people didn't know what Brian could do, you just start beatboxing every single time. The reaction was like, huh? What
yeah,
the fuck?
it's definitely.
It's like, what? You
Or
can
like
do
when
this?
you make it sound like a phone or something. There's so many.
Yeah, there's so many good ones. But with all of that being said, guys on the YouTubes, thank you so much for watching this week's episode. Go drop a follow to Lucas, ii_Lucas_ii on Twitch. Lucas, I think it's Lucas is me on Twitter.
With 2 E's.
Yeah, Lucas is me with 2 on Twitter. On Instagram. What's the
Just my
ad on
name.
Instagram? It's just Lucas.
Lucas_Spadaro.
Oh, Lucas_Spadaro. Follow
Like
him on
my news
OnlyFans. On
I actually do have an
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans. It's awkward. But...
Same. I think we made it at the same time as well. We go back so fucking far, man. Holy shit. We go back so far. But yeah, we got all of those things covered. In the YouTubes, they'll be in the description below to go follow him. And with all that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Peace out.